In this video we're going to show how you can sort the data in a repeating section. So you can see here I have a very simple dialog that is built on tables from the sample Alpha Sports database that ships with Alpha 5, and if I go look at my data binding here, I can see that the binding is invoice items, which is linked one-to-one to customer, and then invoice items, which is linked one-to-one to product, and then invoice items is linked one-to-many to invoice header. So let's go over now to working preview. Let's populate the dialog with data for a particular invoice, and you can see now that the data in the quantity column is not sorted right now. So I'm going to go here and click this button to sort by quantity, and let's just watch how that row goes to the top and this row goes to the bottom. So you can see now we've sorted all the data by quantity. So let's now go see how we did that. So let's go back to design mode and then go to controls, and here's our button sort on quantity. And if we go and look at the action on that button, you can see it's calling a method of the dialog object called sort repeating section, and then the first argument is the ID of the repeating section, which in this case is container 1, which would be this value over there, container 1. Then the column in the repeating section that we want to sort on, which in this case there is quantity, and then finally the direction, either ascending or descending. So to actually find out what the method is, I can just simply go here and insert dialog method and then type in sort, and there's the method showing up there in the method picker for me automatically. So now just to take this one little step further, what I've done is I've gone to each of the labels for the repeating section, and you can see what I've done over here. I'm going to just copy this to the clipboard and then open up Notepad so you can read what I've written more clearly. So you can see that what I've done is for the label on, say, the quantity, I've just wrapped the label in a span. There's the actual text that shows up, and then inside the span I've defined an on-click event that is calling a JavaScript function that I've defined that takes as an argument the column that I want to sort on. So I did that for all of the columns in the repeating section, and then I went over to the to my JavaScript functions over here, and I defined my sort function where I'm just calling my sort repeating section method for container 1, passing in the name of the column that I want to sort on. So now you can see if I go and populate this now and I click on, say, price, we've sorted by price. If I now go and click on description, we've now sorted by description. If I go click on ID, we've sorted by ID. So you can easily then take this further by supporting ascending and descending with successive clicks, etc. So I hope you found this interesting, and I hope that you find some useful uses for the sort repeating section method. Thanks very much.